Thanks, Chief. Well, it's happened again. Another fight between a parent and a coach.
Well, but this time, the father is accused of bringing his brother along for some extra muscle.
Long Island reporter Rob Hoyle reports from Belmore, where it all happened right in front of the kids.
It was sportsmanship at its worst. A father arrested and charged with beating up his son's Little League coach on this Belmore baseball field after his son was benched. Even worse, police say the 11-year-old was only benched after cursing out the coach.
But the father comes down to the field, accompanied by his brother, both men in their 40s. They race onto the field, up to the pitching mound, where the coach is standing, and they attack him.
Police say about a dozen Little Leaguers watched on in horror as 48-year-old Frank Basile, along with his brother, 43-year-old Roger Basile, punched and kicked the coach. The coach, James Edge, seen in this newspaper photo, spent the night in the hospital recovering from a concussion. But the Little Leaguer's mother tells a different story.
It escalated from yelling to, maybe a scuffle, and it wasn't anybody punching anybody from what I understand.
Melissa Basile says the coach is a nightmare, constantly taunting the children, reducing many of them to tears. She's not denying her son cursed at him.
From what my son said, he said he was throwing balls at my head.
Melissa Basile realizes what her husband did was wrong, especially in front of all these young children that were here yesterday, but at the same time says it's hard to blame him.
If everybody took 10 seconds to count to 10, maybe it wouldn't happen in the first place. But it's been coming. My son comes home every week. It's another issue.
Coach James Edge refused to speak to the media. The Little Leaguers were scheduled to play their last game of the season this coming Sunday, but it's unclear now if that'll happen. As for Frank and Roger Basile, they could each spend up to a year in jail if convicted on assault charges. In Belmore, Rob Hoyle for the CW11 News at 10.
He's known across the country for his political satire as well as mocking politicians from both sides of the aisle. But tonight, Stephen